Would you look at that? Now look at that.
So that's our final product.
All right. So what do we have here? We have the first episode of Cooking with Cindy. Right now, she is chopping the tomatoes.
This is not how I normally do them, but my knife sucks right now. I just ordered new ones. So now we're making nachos. When I cook, I have a menu. I pretty much know how to make everything that you can think of.
I normally chop the tomatoes, but since I'm holding the camera right now, it won't be possible. But I'll do a video with me making something. You'll see. Now, would you say this knife is good to cut? It's definitely not good like the other knife we had.
Yeah, I actually just ordered new ones. They should be coming soon.
But is the one you're cutting with now, is that cuts good, or it could be better?
Yeah, it cuts good, but I feel like I like the other ones better. They're faster.
So we're making nachos. She started with the tomatoes. Put in a little oil.
For the nachos, you can use ground beef. You can use, I normally use the one that has less fat. I like the one that has less fat. Heat up the oil a little bit. This is not like my favorite part for the onions.
Oh yeah.
They make me cry.
Onions make you cry. When I say you, I don't mean her. I mean you. Anyone cry.
So this onion, it's gonna be for the pico de gallo, for the guacamole, and I usually put a little bit on the ground beef before making it. So you gotta chop it up really good. You don't want big chunks of onion in your pico de gallo or in your guacamole. We can mix this up because this is gonna be all together anyway, so might as well. And put a little bit of this, not so much. This is my favorite pan. I have better ones that look better, but this is such an old pan. I got it from my aunt. She gave it to me. It was a gift, and I love it. So let that cook for a little bit. This is gonna be for the ground beef, you guys. So this is gonna be for the ground beef.
So, I don't mean to interrupt you as you're making magic, but when would you say you started cooking?
I started making...
Or my bad, I cut you off. Or when did you learn how to cook?
I started making tortillas when I was little. I know that's not like cooking, but I would make tortillas for my grandfather when I was little, like 4 probably. And then cooking, I can't really remember the first dish I ever made, but I would, I think about 10 years ago, I would cook on Thanksgiving. Every Thanksgiving I would cook, you know? Make turkey, mashed potato, mac and cheese, what else? Corn, all of that stuff. I think it's fun, you know. Give it flavor. Some people would like measure it, but I already know the measurement.
Professional.
And some people add this to it to season the meat. It gives a good flavor, but it has a lot of salt. Yeah. You can know the ingredients, you know. It's like as long as it tastes good, you know. Don't put too much because then you're gonna have a really salty meal. A lot of people would add other stuff and wait a little bit to add the condiments. I do it now at this time because even though it's not cooked fully yet, I do it at this time so you can give it more flavor as it's cooking. So I'm gonna just let it cook for a little bit. You're gonna have to add a little bit of cilantro.
And normally I don't like cilantro on my food, but on certain things you need it because it gives it flavor.
And color.
So now she's cutting the cilantro.
This is like one of my least favorite parts.
Yeah, I hate
The
doing
cilantro, it's like super. And then it gets stuck on the knife and the cutting board. In case you guys something. Sorry about the noise. It's the ground beef noise. And for this one, you don't need it as tiny because it's for nachos.
that. Yeah.
So we're gonna let it cook for a little tiny bit more. It's almost ready though, like it's
Real easy to make, real quick to make.
Yep. Once your ground beef and your pico and wok is ready, then you're good to go.
See that? Stirring it up.
For flavor, I'm gonna add a little bit of this too. Okay. Some refried beans. I never tried these before, but they have really good reviews. They're really good actually. The reason why we're gonna add refried beans is because they're nachos, so if you want the meat to stick to the nachos, the refried beans are very helpful for that. Put pico here. We just need one more thing. Well, actually two more things. A little bit of salt. These are perfect avocados. Actually, do this. I'm gonna be using tortillas. You can use Mexican style four cheese or Colby Jack. I'm gonna use both of them. And this we're gonna preheat it. I normally would do it separately, but today I'm just gonna add a little bit of the pico here for the wok. You can do it your own way. There's different ways to make it wok. We'll see how it ends up. And we're just gonna layer it up a little bit.
Mm.
Normally, the other nachos are better, but these are too big. Put a little bit more cheese. If you don't like your nachos cheesy, don't put this much cheese. I love cheese. And then we just lay it up a little bit more. Yeah. Alright guys, we'll see when the food is ready.
Whee! Look at that. If only you could smell it right now. It smells very good. You got the guacamole, sour cream, pico de gallo.
Just put it all together.
You pour that over there. You pour that over on top. If you're viewing this right now, I know you're getting hungry. Might as well just order you some. We was to sell this, for $12.99. Eee. Now look at that.
So that's our final product.
Now, all right, let me let you look at it a little more.
He gave me a few tips.
Look at that cheesy right there. All right, now it's time to try it. Let's see.
Is it good, Dad?
It's very good.
They don't like pico, they don't like sour cream. So
Theirs look plain.
It's good. How is it?
I don't think I can explain how good this tastes. I know I made it, and I'm not slicing this.
All right, so this is the first episode of Cooking with Cindy. This was nachos. I hope you were hungry. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.
Bye.